Hey, how's it going today? It's Friday. Perhaps it's worth taking a look at some of the businesses and how some of those businesses are there tackling a number of different problems, right? Let's try to understand if there's optimal, there's any opportunities out there. Currently, I'm taking a look at finances and how government potentially can allocate some of those finances and tackling different problems, right? We're taking a look at trees, right, and how trees can be grown the better way, right? And you can we work out any technology out there. Well, part of work that we are doing, let's try to understand if there is a problem. So I have pull out some articles, but either way, and then let's do one business. Let's take a look at one of those businesses up there, right? Within this video, I'm going to be taking a look at tree growing processes, and let's try to understand those. Let's begin by understanding this problem a little bit better. I have found an article that was published roughly about 2 years ago, perhaps even longer than that. That would be 2 years and 9 months or so. So, tree planting. Why are large investment firms buying Welsh farms? Okay, so far we're talking about investment, money, and how money works. Oh, I like it. I like this article already. Let's give it credit, right? By Richard Garcia and Lola Veen. BBC News, right? So let's give it credit where credit is due. It might be, I'm reading everything for the first time. I'm trying to have some fun. It's Friday, I guess. I don't know. So if it's sound investment, so if there is existing projects, right? And if I can take a lot of my capital and give it to that project, and keep minding what I was doing until this point, right? Can we do it like that? If there is a problem, let's try to understand if there is one. If I can, let's solve some problems like that. Plans to encourage more trees to be planted in Wales are under fire for destroying communities in rural areas. Okay, let's try to understand a little bit better. So far, so they have bought out or have acquired or have access to a lot of land, and they're using that land to grow the trees. And there's a pushback coming, I guess. So I'm trying to understand. Large-scale investments companies have been buying farms across the country for afforestation, planting trees to offset carbon emissions, which is a great thing, right? But there are concerns it could damage local culture, language, and heritage. Language? I don't know. How growing trees would damage language? I don't know. But okay, let's try to understand it. Well, Welsh government said, said it will launch a consultation of its national forest plan. About 12 firms have been sold recently in the Mid Wales by companies outside the country, according to agriculture experts. Largest tree planted to offset lifetime emissions. So this is what I think they're trying to solve the problem. They're planting trees and offsetting carbon emissions, and perhaps that might be even sound investment, right? That's what I'm trying to understand. The disappointing tree planting and Wales lags behind. Wales woodlands facing catastrophe. Welsh has declared a climate emergency and pledged to be at last 95% carbon neutral by 2050. Welsh government last year launched a plan to create national forest for Wales, promising to increase the number of trees being planted every year to improve air quality and reduce greenhouse emissions. The policy aims to create woodlands that are accessible for people and give local communities opportunity to get involved, helping to promote Welsh language, culture, and heritage. I don't know. I don't know. So I'll stop there. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know. I had such a such a big expectations for this article, but I think it's a waste of time. So this is what's happening, right? So it might be a good investment. That's what I'm trying to understand. But this article is a waste of time. Okay, so now let's take a look at some of those projects, right? So we were taking a look at what was happening within Wales, and I think there are some projects that I have seen within Wales where they're looking to tackle this problem engineerically, right? As well as perhaps we're taking a look at some of the projects within Scotland, right? I'm just trying to have some fun, I guess, and share some information, or perhaps bring everyone's understanding of the new ways of tackling those problems using your head, right, and skills, brain, use your brain, right, how to tackle these kind of problems, and why some of those articles have they written in the way how they're written. Okay, let's try to understand this company a little bit better, and let's take a look at intelligent growth solutions, right? And it might be a sound investment, I guess. I don't know. It seems like the money can be used to improve climate, right, and offset a carbon footprint. So money might be worth taking a look investment, sound investment. I don't know. Again, it's not a financial advice. This video is for informational purposes only. So you need to do your own research, in particular that you are planning to do with your money, right? I'm looking to understand this opportunity myself. Then I was looking or taking a look at some of the funding support available. That's what I was looking at. And perhaps then I'm looking at the problem, how I can improve that problem, right? Then I'm thinking about perhaps growing trees, right? Currently, they might use a lot of land, and I think this is what they were trying to address within this article that I have read, right, from some of the news article. So if that's a problem, land and how much space can it take? So what about stacking space, right? So I was thinking about perhaps 6 or 20. Can we stack those trees in 20 different? I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to understand. 10, 6, right? What will be limitations? How high we can stack and how we can solve this problem engineerically, right? So that's my mindset. How we can solve that problem perhaps 6 times better compared to how it's been solved and what would be operational costs and everything. That's my mindset coming into this. I haven't read anything. I'm trying to understand it. Technology, modular, scalable, flexible. Okay. GS design and builds industrial scale vertical farms globally. Our proprietary technology is designed to grow a variety of crops and or plant to create the perfect growing environment year round. Our end-to-end service is designed to support you each step of the way, from building a business case to build completion, as well as ongoing maintenance and support. It is a combination of technology, people, and services that makes IGS a perfect partner for growers. Growing towers. In our growing towers, and elements such as lighting, water, energy, and nutrient delivery can be controlled to create a perfect growing environment year round. Okay. Designed with simplicity in mind, our technology delivers total control environment agriculture. I'm not supporting any of those projects, right? I think myself, if I use my head, I might come up with a better ways of doing things. It's just a matter of time. I might come up with a better ways, right? So this is some of the projects that they have put together, right? If I have better ideas or if I think I can do things better, I can always do it, right? So I'm not looking to criticize. Perhaps there's a reason behind why people would decide to do a particular way. So even if we are taking a look at lights, right? Perhaps if these kind of people out there might have mastered lights to such a point where they can grow 6 times better than everybody else. I can grow with the natural light, right? So that I don't know of, and we're not interested in sharing that. But perhaps that's a sound investment. Again, I don't know nothing, right? I don't know nothing. Uh, well, I'm looking to understand it. If I'm currently sitting on a lot of capital and when I'm taking a look at some of the capital that I might have, I'm looking to diversify it, right? Perhaps I might be interested, and or might be a better investment, perhaps some of the solar panel companies, which potentially yield, I don't know, 8%, perhaps 5%. Whiskey companies, right? Which potentially yield. I don't know how hard it is to source finance for whiskey and all the other reasons why not many people should do that, right? Supporting some of the not necessarily negative effects having products, right? Not necessarily a good thing, right? So again, there's some karma attached to that, right? So, but perhaps there is another 8 or 10%, right? And now we're taking a look at something like seeds and perhaps offsetting carbon footprint, some of those projects, and would that offer 5%, 4% returns. So we're just taking a look from investment standpoint of view and how expensive electricity costs are one of the largest within UK or the world, right? Perhaps it's cheaper with Scotland, but I don't know. So there's a lot of research involved in making any decisions there, right? As a pure technology vendor, IGS only grows crops for research and development. Our team of plant scientists works alongside our software and hardware engineers to deliver technology designed with the grower in mind. Nursery growers as well as seed to harvest growers. So okay. So there's different processes. Perhaps they've been with the industry for many years and they have mastered ways how they are doing it. Why partner with IGS? We are passionate about tackling one of the world's greatest challenges, sustainable food production. So it's food. I don't know if I was taking a look at trees, right? Only I don't know about any of that, but perhaps they have more projects in the making, right? That I don't myself. I was looking for trees only, and it's something that I'm currently looking to understand a little bit. Let's understand the team, and perhaps if there is any additional information, who is perhaps CEO of the company. I think that's a person who have founded and chief officer of the company. I don't know. Again, I'm reading all this information for the first time. David Farquhar, our chief executive officer and leadership team. As a serious entrepreneur and CEO, my family comes first in the way I run my life and decisions I take in my companies. Okay, there's a number of companies. Okay. We always participate building a culture as a platform and treat one another as we did want to be treated ourselves. I believe personally that IGS can be a great business and can do a great deals of good in the world at the same time by achieving its ambition objectives as a trained chief married to another one. I don't know. You need to bring that one. Okay, let's stick to not a personal, but perhaps professional level. One I care a great deal about, and food we eat. I am also passionate about the great outdoors, especially mountaineering and rugby. Okay, I like this guy. Has been in my life as a player, coach, and fan forever. Okay, okay, I can tell this guy is a coach, which is kind of great. Okay, I don't know. If this guy likes sports, I respect this guy. Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a journal Inflow within this journal. That's a quarterly journal, so it would be designed and the information I'll be sharing with this journal would be how to develop habits. Most of the people would like to make changes or have that desire to make changes, right? But they would need to work once they have it, they need to work with it to improve and build on top of that and build the habits, right? The habits that will last and or things that you're looking to achieve. Sometimes it could be or require a lot of time to do it. That's just true, I guess. And to develop the habits can take up to someone who might say 70 days. I have structured it so it would be 90 days. If you were to work from cover to cover, within every page would be 24-hour windows, and what I would be recommending for a lot of people to achieve within those 24 hours every single day. You can find it, QR code in the corner, and the company's website below. Company itself that might be worth taking a look at, as well as I will reach out to this company to see what will be the process of working together. Perhaps they're accomplishing great things. I don't know. I was looking for trees, and not for growing food, right? So that's I don't know if that's accurate, but this is what I was looking for, right? Perhaps they can grow both. Perhaps I don't know if it's worth investment and everything what's happening. I think personally, this industry is very new, so perhaps there's still a lot of things to work out. But when else would you start this kind of process if not in the beginning, right? When everything's new and you're trying to iron out or work out all the difference, right? well, perhaps worth taking a look and check it out. CEO seems like that he's interested in sports, so which is kind of a good thing. Thanks for watching. See you next one.